friends, Miss Cassie here with Solon Public Library's Digital Storytime. We're going to start with our welcome song, just like we always do. But first we need to get our clapping hands ready. We're going to wiggle our fingers and shake our hands and rub them together really fast, really fast, really fast. And put them on our knees. Okay, you can sing along. The words are right over here. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, clap your hands. What do we do after we clap our hands? That's right, we stomp our feet. Here we go. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, stomp your feet. All right, what comes after we stomp our feet? That's right, we twirl around. Here we go. If you want to read a book, twirl around. If you want to read a book, twirl around. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, twirl around. All right, now that you're all dizzy, you can sit back down. And we're going to be as quiet as we can and whisper, hooray. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. If you want to read a book, have a seat and take a look. If you want to read a book, whisper hooray, hooray. Good job. Hey friends, it is April, so we are talking about the weather this month. So we're going to sing our weather song. The words are right over here. And our actions are what? We're asking what the weather is. So we're asking like this and looking around. We're also looking out the window to see what the sky looks like, to see what the weather is. And it could be sunny, or it could be rainy, or it could be windy. So those are our actions. All right, here we go. We're going to sing this 2 times. Are you ready? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it windy out today? What's the weather? What's the weather? What's the weather like today? Is it sunny? Is it rainy? Is it windy out today? Yay! All right, now actually take a look outside a window. And what is the weather like today? What do you think? Is it sunny? Or is it rainy? Or is it windy? What do you think? All right, our first book today is called Rain School, and it's written and illustrated by James Rumford. Rain School. I wonder what that is. Let's find out together. In the country of Chad, it is the first day of school. Do you know where Chad is? Chad is a country in Africa. That is a continent that is across the Atlantic Ocean from where we live in the United States of America. So it's a different country. In the country of Chad, the dry dirt road is filling up with children. Big brothers and big sisters are leading the way. Oh, look at all of these friends. They're all headed somewhere. Where do you think they're going? Let's find out. Will they give us a notebook? Thomas asks. Will they give us a pencil? Will I learn to read like you? Stop asking so many questions and keep up, say the big brothers and big sisters. Have your big brothers or big sisters ever said that to you? Stop asking questions and keep up. Thomas arrives at the schoolyard, but there are no classrooms. There are no desks. It doesn't matter. There is a teacher. We will build our school, she says. This is the first lesson. So look, these friends, they're going to school, but there's no school building. So they are going to make their school. That's pretty cool. That's different than how our school works, isn't it? Thomas learns to make mud bricks and dries them in the sun. If the sun is out, it must be a warm day. Look at all of these friends. They're working together to build their school. Thomas learns to build mud walls and mud desks. He gathers grass and saplings with the other children, and they make a roof. A sapling is a young tree, so it's very skinny and small. And they use that to build the roof of their school. Inside the school, it is cool. It smells of the earth. It smells of the fields ready for planting. What do you smell right now? Where you are, does it smell like earth? Does it smell like dirt and outside? Or does it have a different smell? Thomas helps bring in the little wooden stools. Everyone sits down. This is the moment they have been waiting for. What do you think is about to happen? The teacher brings in a blackboard. On it, she writes a letter. A, says the teacher. A, says Thomas and the other children. The teacher writes the letters with big strokes in the air, and the students do the same over and over. Wonderful, says the teacher. Can you write the letter A in front of you? One down and across. Good job. The teacher hands out notebooks and pencils. Page 1, says the teacher. Thomas opens his notebook to the first page and holds his pencil ready and waiting. Now write the letter A. Beautiful, says the teacher as she looks at the students' work. Every day Thomas learns something new. Every day the teacher cheers him and the other children on. Excellent job, she says. Perfect learning, my friends. Oh, and look, in the picture, she is pointing to the country where they live, Chad, on the continent of Africa. Chad is in the middle of Africa, kind of like Iowa is in the middle of the United States. The 9 months of the school year fly by, and the last day has come. The students' minds are fat with knowledge. They have learned so much this year, and their notebooks are rumpled from learning. Thomas and the other children call out, "Thank you, teacher." She smiles and says, "Well done, my hard-working friends. See you next year." Look, it looks like she's going to give them all a big hug. Thomas and the other children race home. They run home as fast as they can. The school is empty, and just in time. The big rains have started. The drops come down hard and fast, and strong winds tear at the grass roof. The rain finds its way inside. The school's mud walls are soaked, and they start to slump. The mud desks, too. What is happening to the school? It's starting to come apart. Slowly, the school disappears until there is almost nothing left. Look, you can see some of the walls and some of the roof, but it doesn't look like a school anymore, does it? But it doesn't matter. The letters have been learned and the knowledge taken away by the children. Come September, school will start over. Thomas will be a big brother then, leading the children on their first day to school. They will all stand in front of their smiling teachers, ready to build their school again. The end. Wow, can you imagine what it is like if you had to build your school every year? It would be a brand new building every time. You would learn a lot of skills doing that, wouldn't you? But I bet it would be nice to be able to just show up and have the school building already ready for you, wouldn't it? It's interesting how things are different in different places. It's fun to learn about them, don't you think? Friends, we can't talk about rain without singing the most famous rain song of all, which of course is the Itsy Bitsy Spider. Are you ready? We've got our little spider. And then the rain will come down and wash the spider out. And then the sun comes up and dries up all the rain. And our little spider, she climbs right up again. Okay, are you ready? Here we go. The itsy bitsy spider climbs up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yay! Good job. Let's sing this song again, but this time as quiet as we can. Are you ready? Here we go. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Okay, let's sing this song again, but this time as loud as we can. Are you ready? Here we go. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain, and the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Yay! Good job, friends. Hey, friends, we are going to try a parachute song here on our Digital Storytime, and this is going to be with the song Come Under My Umbrella. So the words are right over here. And if you don't have a parachute at home, which most of you probably don't, I know I don't, you can just take some scarves if you want, or a blanket, or you can just do the actions with your arms and pretend that your arms are the parachute. So we're going to go up and down as we ask people to come under our umbrellas, and then we are going to clap for thunder, and then wiggle our fingers for lightning. So clap for thunder and wiggle our fingers for lightning. And then the very last time we say, come under my umbrella, we're going to go underneath the parachute or the blanket or the scarf, or you can just pretend, and that'll be our final action. Are you ready? We're going to give this a try. Okay, here we go. Come under my umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. Come under my umbrella. It's starting to rain with thunder and lightning and thunder and lightning. Come under my umbrella. It's starting to rain. Good job. Should we do it again? Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Come under my umbrella, umbrella, umbrella. Come under my umbrella. It's starting to rain with thunder and lightning and thunder and lightning. Come under my umbrella, it's starting to rain. Yay! Good job, friends. Okay, for our last book today, we're going to read Rainfish by Lois Ehlert. Now, the illustrations in this book are very clever and very fun. So as you look at the pictures, I want you to see if you can name some of the pieces that went into making these fish that you see in the pictures. Are you ready? Here we go. When blue sky turns gray and it rains all day, look at these fish. What are some things that make up these fish? I see a leaf and a feather and an orange peel and some cardboard and a twig and a ticket and a piece of wood, maybe a craft stick, I don't know. That's when rainfish come out and play. Oh, I see another leaf and another ticket and some feathers and some crumpled paper. Do you think you could make some of these fish? I bet you could. Rainfish hide in debris until rain sets them free. Do you see them too? Or is it just me? Have you ever noticed sometimes when it rains a lot and there's little tiny rivers of water that are going down the street, that they pick up things like twigs and leaves and sometimes paper or things that have been left on the street? Things like feathers. They do kind of look like fish, don't they? Rainfish love to splash in puddles. Do you like to splash in puddles? Me too. And dance upon concrete. They gather in the gutters, then swish on down the street. What color is this rainfish? That's right, it's red. And it has some orange and some gray too, doesn't it? But you'd better look fast because rainfish don't last. One day they're near, the next they disappear. I wonder where they go from here. If I had a fishtail, I'd swim to warm seas. Well, that sounds nice, doesn't it? Where new friends and palm trees would wave to greet me. These two fish look like they're making friends. Sailors see rainfish, at least that's what they say. But when they try to catch them, oh look, there's a hook trying to catch this fish. Rainfish always swim away. Look, there they are. Swim, swim, swimming. The end. Did you see some of the pieces that made up those fish? Things like feathers and paper and bottle caps and paper clips. All kinds of different things that she used in her pictures to make into fish shapes. That's pretty cool. This kind of art is called a collage, where you take lots of different pieces of things and put them together to make something new. That's pretty cool. Hey friends, that's the end of our story time this week. So we need to sing our goodbye song. The words are right over here for you to sing along. We read a book and we played a game and we sang a song together. We read a book and we played a game. We had a fun adventure. Now go read a book and go play a game and sing a little tune. Go see you back here soon. See you soon, friends. Thanks for listening.